Good morning, orcs. Let's talk about cardio, specifically how much cardio is too much cardio and how much cardio is good cardio for your specific needs. So at the minute, I keep going on about this in every video like a broken record, but I'm 10 weeks out from a competition. So cardio at the minute is a focus for me. Well, not as such cardio as in just output, right? So steps, and that is my main focus. I don't do running, I don't do rowing. I am actually unhealthy. I took my beard and it's hitting against the mic here. That's better. So the focus right now for me is just an output each day of steps. Okay? So you're going to be approaching your cardio to some degree where you're trying to think every week, how much cardio do I need a week? And how much can I get away with? Because a lot of times you want to do the most bare minimum, right? Not because you're a lazy prick, but also from the perspective of, well, why should I be busting my balls constantly being out doing cardio when I could just do other things other than this? Which I can think of 10 things better than this right now. So first of all, ask yourself, what are your goals? Have you asked yourself that? Great. So I'm going to assume, the first assumption I'm going to make is your goal is to lose weight. Most easiest one, right? How much cardio do you need to lose weight? Well, first of all, we're not going to talk about calories and stuff like that. I hope that's quite obvious for most people that obviously you need to be in a caloric deficit. What does the cardio do? So cardio is going to increase your net output a little bit more. Yes, it's going to help you burn that extra bit of calories, but so for the heart health and that kind of thing, we just want that extra little kind of like excretion of energy and expenditure, right? So an X amount of steps or increasing your steps per day, more so than what you were doing prior to the diet or whatever, is going to be that thing to supplement towards the weight loss. So how much cardio do you need for that? For me, if you're going to approach it with steps, an X amount of steps is the easiest way to do per day just. Now, some of your recovery days you can have a couple thousand lower than your normal amount of steps, but really every day you should be getting some form of cardio output. When we come to machine stuff, if you're doing kind of running on a treadmill and you get a real kick out of that, and you're just a real weirdo, and you're one of these people that go, I love getting in the gym and just running and rowing, and you've got your wee weight vest on all on. Great, if you can get a kick out of that, don't stop doing it. But for that kind of like interval cardio, where it's maybe like blasts of like 5-minute sprints, or maybe like a long endurance 15 minutes and stuff, like really, I would strategically perform those high intensity aerobic exercises 3 to 4 times. Treat it like a weight session. You're not gonna do weights 6-7 days a week. Most people don't. 3 days can get you quite a lot of progress on that alone. So treat the cardio is no different. Now, again, if it's low impact, steady state cardio with steps, like walking, knock it out every day, and you should be getting that every day anyway. This kind of idea where it's like, oh no, today I deserve a rest. The body is built to move. We need to be moving. Steps is easy. You need to get out there. You need to walk. It's good for heart health. That should be a non-negotiable every day. But when it comes to actual cardio, something that you may class as cardio, where it's, sweating, running, 3-4 days a week is going to be more than enough. As long as your calories are sufficient enough to garner you that weight loss, that's fine. And then when it comes to the second reason, where if people just want to do it for heart health, boring, but okay. It's always, I only do all stuff to look good naked. I couldn't give a shit about my internal health. But some people do. So if that's the case, again, it's the exact same perspective. You need to be able to get out an X amount of times each day. In terms of just walking, or if it's cardio, again, 3 to 4 is enough. We don't need to be knocking this stuff out 6-7 days a week. You will run yourself down very fast. Again, if you're still desperate for cardio and you do get a kick out of it, if you're doing your 3 to 4 high intense treadmill sessions a week. See what your body allows for some steps every other day to supplement in between. Don't forget, we want things that we can recover from and keep for longevity purposes. We don't want to do things that run us down and burn us out. That's very counterintuitive. Anyway, if you have any questions on cardio or you want any advice or tips, comment below. I'll try my best to get back to them. But until the next time, I've been Carl from the Orcs Den, and I'll catch you later, Orcs. Have a great day.